little bit of power maneuvering.
Jesus, Manta, we are losing you. Do
Yes.
not approach the wormhole. Jesus, Manta. Sam.
You coming in with us? I don't think so. Oh, I'm gonna lose every bit of papaya I ever ate in my life. Whew. Oh God. Okay. Here we go, Rasmus, here we go. Where are we? Rasmus, do you hear me? little bit of power maneuvering.
Jesus, Manta, we are losing you. Do
Yes.
not approach the wormhole. Jesus, Manta. Sam.
You coming in with us? I don't think so. Oh, I'm gonna lose every bit of papaya I ever ate in my life. Whew. Okay. Here we go, Rassos, here we go. Where are we? Rassos, do you hear me?
Reconnecting to Rassos servers, please hold. Connection established. Welcome back, Rassos operator.
Rassos. Oh, come on. Are you back in? Are you back in, Rassos? Oh. Oh my good. Good. Hey, nice to see you back. Jeez. Oh. Okay. All right. You may have noticed we have systems in need of repair. Lento Morco. Sam, you good? I think I'm okay, except that I just have no idea where I am. Quirky hijinks. Oh, we lost. Yeah, I thought we lost me too. So, okay. First things first. I need some repair on. It looks like reactor, ion thrusters, and rear shield generator. I don't know why the rear shield generator is causing problems, but it is. And then I need to figure out where I am. Oh my goodness. Okay. I fixed reactor. Excellent. Thank you. Fantastic. Nice to see you all again. Okay. doing? Reactors back up. That's nice. Oh yeah, the hull's at 84% too. Still the ion thrusters, thrusters are getting better. Okay. Hey, I can't be that far out if you cats can still hear me, so that's probably a good thing, I guess. Whew. All right. I apologize if anybody is new to Rassos today. If you're joining like right now, just hang on, okay? We're gonna get to you in a second. We just have to get all of this back. Thrusters are good. We need the rear shield generator. Hull is at 94%. That's very good. And do I see anybody on the science view? I don't see anybody on relay. Okay. Well, it looks like nobody's following me. I guess that's good. Okay. Rassos, it looks like rear shield is just about good, and the ion thrusters are starting to overheat, so just throw some coolant on them if you could. Okay. Yeah, normally when we log back in, I would do a tutorial. Yeah, okay. Ion thrusters are a little hot. You gotta love the Stingray series. At least. Well, this is why you cats are here, because no single human being can possibly balance all this at the same time. Got some coolant. Thrusters cool up. Lovely. Okay. Okay, it's going down. Good. Oh. Okay. All right. So if you weren't here before, I reconnected. Welcome. Holy crap. So I just jumped through a wormhole in a Stingray class, and I have no idea where I am. Apparently, the police have not followed me through here. Space Guardians, god damn it. So I'm good for a second. I don't know what I've just done. Who's out there? Say hello. Yeah, hey Quirky Hijinks. Hey Gorlock. Whew. Yeah. Anente, hello. Linen Dial. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Whew. All right, Team Papaya back on the job. Okay, so I don't know where I am. First thing, find out that. What's protocol? Protocol, drink some water, yes. First thing, stay hydrated. Second thing, okay, second thing is dress for the occasion, I think. So, as much as I thought I was going to have a nice time lounging around in woolly socks from the homestead, it's time to get on some shoes. Standard protocol. Launch probes. See if the AI is still online. Ray, can you launch me 6 multi-directional probes, please?
Affirmative. Launching probes.
Okay. Oh, Nidosaurus is in and Sayurka is in too. Okay. Yes, I see them going out. Nice. Okay, those will take a couple minutes. Ah, Syrian Black, also here. Great, okay, I've got a proper crew. Great, amazing. Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to give you such an exciting job today. But I guess that's just how it is. Okay. Oh, maybe the probes will find something. How are you all doing out there? Misplaced your fave pen. Random pen floating by. Contact me immediately. Do not engage with the pen. Look out the window. Black hole erupted. Some stars. You think they give us windows in these ships? Jeez. This is a horrible trek. Did the Zash guy give us any coordinates? He said the big nebula, but I'm in a nebula, but I actually don't think I'm in the big nebula because I would know where I was. Any defining characteristics? Let's see. Oh, what do we have? I think that was... No, not quite yet. Try calling Zash again. Yeah, as soon as I get to some kind of a relay station, I don't have any kind of comms that will go that far out of here. I mean, I can try,
Attention.
but I don't think.
All launched probes have arrived at their destinations.
Okay, probes are on. So, all right, you're on screen with me, Razos. Are you talking? Look, can you find your pen later? Okay, Ray, can you give me a view on probe number 1? Huh. Okay. That is just one nebula. That's all nebula. That doesn't really help me that much. Yeah, I don't like it. Let's look at number 2. Ooh. Okay. So I don't know if that's I don't know if that's quite big enough to be classed as a planetoid or if it's just a rock. but that is at least something. Not big enough to be a planet. Right. Let's keep going through. Scroll through number 3. Hey. Okay. A couple actual planetoidals looking like that. All right. Yeah, if it was a planet, I'd be in the gravitational pull. That's very true. Okay, that's 3. How about 4? That's also nebula and a little bit of a rock. Number 5. Ugh. No, thank you. That is a lot of nebula. All right, number 6. Here we go. Nebula, nebula. Okay. Go back to number 3. Thank you. Okay. I don't know about you, Razos, but I think, can I see number 2 again, right? Yeah, if I'm lucky, there's something man-made on one of these rocks. But yeah, number 3 seems more promising. I think A, they're bigger, and B, they're not right next to a nebula, which I don't think people are going to be building any science stations, like where it's going to mess up their equipment. So, okay. Oh, it's nice to have protocol. I'm feeling like so, like my adrenaline is like kicking way off. Okay, so number 3 looked good. Let's see number 3 again, Ray. All right. So, I guess what we want to do is head in the general direction of number 3. Let's see where I'm going here. Alrighty. I'm so impressed that, like, okay, nobody followed me into a wormhole, which is maybe not that incredibly surprising. For the record, if you go through one yourself, I don't know what I just did. It didn't hurt, but I still don't think I can recommend it exactly. Yeah, drive there manually and save the jump drive. More like, hey, cool, am I reporting for duty? Nice to see you. All right. Whew. Takes us just a couple minutes to get there. Oh. Oh. Oh, you're giving me more on the maneuvering. Yeah, that's nice. If you want a little bit more on the thrusters, actually, that would get us there faster, but I think we might already be maxed out there. Just watch on the coolant, as we know. Have I had any sleep? When? Yeah. Oh, boy. Okay. But I'm impressed that I still have a connection to you, cats, so, I mean, I don't think I can really be like out of the entire solar system. I just don't really know where I am at all. It could take a long time to get back. Oh my God, Alex is gonna be worried shitless. Yeah, that's the thing with wormholes. You never. I mean, okay. I don't know what you would have done, but I panicked. I saw the wormhole. I thought that's an opportunity. Nobody is crazy enough to follow me in there, and apparently there's a good reason why. You're currently on shift at the space station. Nice. Have a nice strong cup of coffee for me there. I still have some like proper ground stuff that I saved for this journey, and I thought I would like save it for the way back. So like it's instant until instant until the thing gets delivered, and then have the good stuff on the way back. So something to look forward to. But I don't know. Yeah, actual ground beans. But that's what you get for being from the independent townships. We know people. I wonder if I'm actually gonna pull this off. Like, I was getting something like, this job is supposed to be like about 800 shells. And then Zash said he's going to pay 2.5 that. So that's $2,000. At $2,000 will definitely get the both of us off of Titan and give us some money to even like start up. I don't know where we're gonna go actually. But I mean, assuming that I can even, I don't know what to do now. Okay, this probe is still out. Yeah, assuming that Zash keeps their word. Yeah, really. I actually don't know anything about. I don't know anything. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you've done this too, but I just felt like something about this guy. He's clearly desperate for this thing. He doesn't strike me as like an arms dealer. And the thing is, okay, when I say that out loud, I realize like how absolutely stupid that sounds, because I don't know any arms dealers to begin with. So like what makes me think I know what an arms dealer sounds like? I don't know. He just sounded kind of like, I don't know. I had an instinct. Something about it was important. You really wonder what's in the box. Yeah, me too, actually. Because, like, if it's a weapon or something, I don't want any part of that. They would want it for. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's money? I don't know. You think we should take a peek? I want to? Like, Okay, A, it's got a combination lock, but the combination lock is super dinky, and I'm pretty sure, like, A, I'm in here for long enough that we could probably just, you know, scroll through every combination and get it open. But, I don't know, I have this kind of feeling that, like, if I open it and somehow the thing, like, you know, what if it's, like, sealed in a way that, like, you cannot open it until it's really at its destination, and then I fuck it up, and then the whole deal is off, like, but... Oh, the transplanetaries, the tech people symbol, the transplanetary. Yeah, that is that, isn't it? Hang on, let me go take a look. Where am I? Okay. Oh yeah. What do we got here? That guy. Yeah, I mean, that is about the dinkiest bit of security you can ask for. Yeah. Everyone has basically told us not to open it, which means you just want to see inside it more. Yeah, I know, I get it. I also, hey, what if it's like a biological weapon, and like I eject myself here and then, you know, I'm dead and you get to watch me die on screen. It's not a good day. Yeah. The mouth said no, the lock said yes. Large yellow circles incoming. I like the sound of that. Okay, please tell me there's something around here. If we are super lucky, there's going to be like some kind of station or outpost or anything basically with a comms unit on it, and then yeah, like I don't, okay, let's see what's going on with Let's see what's going on with the larger picture here. Hey, what's that? Down in J6. What's that? That looks like... That says RLS, doesn't it? Can I scan the circles? No. They'll just tell me the automated information is a tiny. I don't get much about like life science or anything here. It's something like that. It's just space rocks. Yes, RLS is relay station. Oh, amazing. We're basically home. Circles. Yeah. RLS 22 is a relay station. Whew. Shame we can't scan the box, yeah. I could maybe like dump it out into space again and then scan it and see if there's any life signs in. What do we have here? No, one of those is our probe, and then, yeah, the one in between the two larger circles there, that's our probe. And what we're heading to right now is the relay station. Oh, that's so good. I don't even know how far wormhole, like I could have been anywhere. Let's take that down a little bit. And request docking. There we go. Thank you so much, guys. Okay. Nice. Okay. All right. So now we can call somebody. I kind of want to call Alex, but I also really kind of don't want to call Alex. If Alex doesn't have to know about any of this, that would be kind of ideal, I think. Alex is my partner, but anyway. Yeah, Alex thinks I'm on a job. Alex has no idea that I have gone anywhere else in space. I already told her I'm on a courier job. It's going to take me until the end of the solar system, so I'm gone a few weeks. And she has no idea about the wormhole, and I don't think any of you are going to tell her, are you? Whew. I'm sure the space police won't be contacting her to ask questions about you. Oh God, I hope not. Yeah. I think I need to call somebody who can get me back on track to the big nebula. I don't know if, I'm not calling the space guard. I think I'm calling Zash. Okay, Zash can help. Zash will either help or he's like a space arms dealer who will already have killed all my family by now, so one or the other, right? Good times. Okay. Put on my big boy pants and sound intimidating. Yeah, because last time I managed to talk him up to like 2.5 times what I was getting paid here, which I don't think he was expecting that. So he might actually, I was going to say, he might actually think I'm badass, but I think we all know that he doesn't have any illusions, or at least not too many. 574, 8144, 332, 574, 8144, 0332. Okay, ringy dingy. Come on, pick up, Zash.
Sam,
Zash.
can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I need a little bit of help. I got to a place of, I don't know where I am.
Look, Sam, I've been looking for you 24/7. Where are you?
Okay, I'm at a place called Relay Station 222. Was it 222? Was it 226?
Is it near the wormhole?
The wormhole. You know about the wormhole.
Well, I know of wormholes.
I went through a wormhole.
Okay, so you know the quick route, right?
This is a
Well, I
quick.
guess you do since you took it.
This is a quick route.
We agreed to meet at the big nebula, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That's the route. That's the route that certain friends of mine usually use when they need to get there fast.
Ah. Okay.
Before we go on, Sam, I have a couple of questions for you.
Uh-huh.
Don't take this the wrong way, okay?
Okay.
So if the sky is the sea, what does that make birds? You understand?
If the sky is the sea, what does that make birds? Fish?
Mm-hmm. Very good. Another question. The professor said all statements that include the word God are false. Is the professor right or wrong?
What are these for? What are you asking these for?
I need to make sure I'm not talking to an AI or like an algorithm.
I'm not an algorithm.
Well, that's what algorithms always say.
Okay. If the professor says all false, is the professor telling? Is the professor? Then yes. It's a paradox.
Yeah. Correct. One more question, Sam.
Okay. All right.
What were we just talking about?
You mean just now or before?
Before.
You were telling me to meet you at the big nebula.
Okay, good. You pass.
Oh, thank you. I have a question.
You're welcome.
For you, Zash.
You have a question for me?
Yeah. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Yes.
That's for me to know, and for you not to find out. You just need to bring it to me. I will pay you the 200 shells.
2,000 shells.
What?
This job is 800 shells, and you promised me 2.5 times that.
They're paying you 800 for a courier job.
It's a courier job to the other end of the solar system, yes.
Holy shit. You should have told me.
You didn't care.
Okay, look, so that's what like 800 times 2.5, that's like 1,500 or something.
It's 2,000.
I'll see about getting you that 1,500 shells.
It's 2,000.
What? No.
Okay.
Well, I have my Rassos here tells me it's 1500.
You've got a Rassos
So,
running too?
What?
You've got Rassos running for you too?
Oh, you have Rassos?
Yeah, I got my own crew right now.
Oh, right. Well, fine. It's 2000.
Yeah, hang on, just 1 second. Okay, so he's broke. He's broke and he's desperate. I don't think he's a mobster, but I'm back. Zash, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No worries. Look, so the thing is, there's a, I have a situation that keeps me up 24/7. I'm constantly worried about it, stressing about it, and the solution to my problem is in that box. So I'm asking you, as a fellow human being, to deliver it to me. I can give you the coordinates.
Okay. Is what's in the box a weapon of any kind?
No, not a weapon of any kind.
Is it biologically hazardous?
Like fruit gone bad, that kind of thing.
Chemical weapon?
No, it's not. It's like, I'm not like a. Okay, maybe for you I seem like a criminal mastermind, but I assure you I'm just a dad trying to take care of his family.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Is it medicine?
look, I have my son Herman is 5, and he has a medical condition.
Okay.
Yeah, never mind. You don't need to hear this. Just bring it to me. I'll get you the money. I'll sell my stamp collection.
Listen, we'll talk about it. The medicine has priority.
You still there?
Yeah, I'm still there. Listen,
Okay, let me give you the coordinates.
yeah, give me the.
So if it is the relay station 222, then
it's
you're not that
222.
far away from the big nebula.
Oh, okay, good. I was freaking out. I've never been through a wormhole before.
Yeah, it's a bit of a bumpy ride.
Okay.
Take bearing 325.
325.
Copy?
Yep, copy.
Distance is 275 units.
275 units.
Roughly.
Oh, 275 units. Okay, that's gonna take a hot minute.
I'll be there. I'll be there waiting for you. This is a
Zash.
this is a load off my mind, Sam. I've been stressing about this 24/7. It's you're a real mensch.
Look, Zash, you may have also sussed out that I'm not like a massive space pirate either. So, like, why does this feel like it's shady? Why does it feel like it's on the down low?
Well, you know how there's like this saying that humanity has united and everybody's hugging each other all the time and I know you're from the Union, so your little villages and are best friends with the biggest cities and whatever.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, but some of us are not that enthusiastic about the Earth being united. If you get what I mean.
Are you an aeronaut?
Yeah, that's like we don't really call ourselves that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that offensive?
We're an autonomous collective.
I mean, we call you aeronauts back home.
Yes,
so,
I know.
Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll just call you Zash.
Sure.
Okay, look, I've got the coordinates.
I don't know if you've read this old book about like pirate utopias, but we've sort of tried to model our autonomous collective on like that model.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really read that much about politics, but I mean, mostly I just drive cargo. So, I don't know. Listen, the only reason why I'm doing this is because I have an instinct that you're not trying to screw me over. So I'll head to the coordinates.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you. I owe you one.
Well, there's always those 2,000 shells. All right, I'm going to get driving. This is GSS Manta out. Oh, crap. Okay. Yeah, he's in... yeah, the aeronauts are like... yeah, everybody else went to, like, different organizations and territories, and they basically just went like, nope, we don't want to do anything like that. We're a little bit better than everybody else, and we know how to run things, so they're off just like hanging out in space. I don't know, in some ways, like, more power to them because they get to live by their own rules. On the other hand, like, everybody thinks they're weird, and they are weird. This is weird. You know, you hear about them, like, stealing things from wherever to, like, you know, they don't really have any, well, they don't live under the same laws as everybody else, so they don't respect the same laws as everybody else, which is a little bit, you know, selfish, but I don't know. Maybe they're just, I don't know. I don't really know. Oh. Yeah. Desperate people, no matter how decent, can resort to desperate measures. Like, if that's medicine for his kid, then, and what am I doing taking 2,000 shells off of, like, a broke-ass guy who, if that's actually medicine for his son? Like, oh, crap. Ooh. What about Alex? Yeah, that's a really good question. You know what? I'm just gonna call. I'm gonna call Alex real quick. Okay. Wish me luck. Okay. Hello?
Sam.
Alex!
Sam.
Hey.
Ah,
Hey, how you
hey.
doing?
I've been better, but are you okay? I'm so sorry about. I'm sorry about last time.
Yeah, yeah, me too. I'm sorry I jumped out like this. It was a crazy idea, but I took it anyway. Our but the journey's going well so far.
That's good. What have you been keeping busy with? Did you check out the book I sent you?
Yeah, I have it right here. I noticed that you have bookmarked interesting passages, but I have not gotten to those
Yeah.
interesting passages quite yet. So,
Oh, really? Like,
it's been a little
not.
bit more exciting, you know, driving one of these out to a really long distance is a little bit more work than otherwise.
Mm,
Yeah, but anything new there? You're okay?
Well, I was really hoping that you would come clean about it, but I guess you're still keeping secrets from me. Yeah, I got a phone call this morning. Well, actually, just a little bit ago from an officer. Sam, what's going on? Are you okay?
You got a call from the Solar Federation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Shoot. I'm sorry. Listen,
This isn't this isn't like you.
No, listen. I wasn't going to lie to you. If you didn't know about it, I wasn't going to tell you anything because I didn't want you to. Well, I didn't want them to be able to ask you anything. But you don't. I mean, it's. I ran into some stuff. I ended up running from the Solar Federation.
You. Okay.
And then
And then.
I drove into a wormhole, and now
Do
I'm at a relay
you know?
station.
Okay. Are you okay? Do you know where you are?
Yeah, I know where I am now. I'm actually not too far from. Well, I know where I am.
Okay. Um. Uh. It's were you followed?
Um,
Did you? Well, obviously you told them your name because they called me.
yeah.
Oh God, this is gonna be a disaster.
Okay,
Ah,
Alex,
I.
don't take
Yeah.
this. Don't be mad. But I'm gonna try not to tell you any more information at the moment, except that I'm safe and I have a plan to get back, and that because I don't know who's listening, and um, but I'm not in danger.
Well, I'm glad that you're okay. But like I'm. Oh God, Sam, I'm totally fucked. How I just you ha how did you get tangled up with the space guard?
I mean, they know already that I came across a shipwreck and I picked up some cargo,
Okay.
and it some of the cargo seemed to be wanted by someone, and it escalated. So
Okay. Okay.
and
Okay. I'm
and
turning on the news now, and I'm not seeing anything. Um,
but it was
but
weird.
oh,
There was a shipwreck.
I mean, I guess those things happen. I mean, people drive drunk in space.
I don't think it was. I think it. I think it was an explosion of some kind, like that kind of debris,
Okay.
and there weren't any. There weren't any survivors, but I don't know. I don't know anything.
Okay. Okay. Oh my God, they're probably gonna be coming after you. Oh fuck. What if?
Who would come after
Oh,
me?
what if my parents? I mean, the police, of course. Like,
Yeah.
oh God, if this gets back to my parents, oh, just. Oh, you had to make this so much worse. This is already such a horrible situation to begin with. I just. Did you just have to like run off and I'm having to deal with this all by myself?
Alex, I'm sorry. I was really only taking this job so I could save up the money to get us both off of Titan.
I know, I know. It's
But things, I mean, I don't know why you quit your job. Like,
well,
first you just stopped, you kind of stopped, like, engaging with it, and I started to do your job. I showed up to your workplace.
we were gonna do it together. I mean, it gets kind of lonely. I liked having you around.
And then you quit.
Oh, oh, what the fuck does it matter now? It's all. I kind of got fired.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, like, the boss really liked you because you're just really good at working and he didn't mind having you on my crew. In fact, he liked you so much that, when he was, in the annual board meeting for the shipping company, he might have raved to my mother about how great of a new hire this guy from UIT is.
So,
And I mean, you know how my parents are, and like they've been nice to you, but
they
you
have
just
been tolerant of me. They've been waiting for me to be out of the picture. I mean, my family's been the same to you, so it's
yeah. I mean, I was hoping that by being out here, it would be a lot easier to have our own adventures and build our own life without this drama and without just constant nagging
But
and
so wait a
just
second. Like, why did you get fired?
well, my parents said that they were going to pull their annual funding for the shipping company, this branch out here, if I continued to be working here with you.
Oh my God. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm
I was
so
doing a
pissed.
good job, and your mother got.
Yes.
Oh my God, I went through a wormhole. Like, there are
And I was
people doing shit out. What the?
And I just think if I talk to her, it'll be fine, and we'll like see eye to eye, and she'll know that this is really dumb and that it's totally fine, and you make me really happy and all that. And but well, I was hoping to go, have some time to talk with her. But now, if it gets out that you have been tangled up on the wrong side of the law, that is going to make my case so much harder because yeah, they weren't going to be like, oh yeah, we'll like pay for Sam to go home. It was just like, no, he just needs to get the fuck out of your life or you come home,
Well, I'm about
sort
as
of thing.
far out
And
of your
I'm
life
just
right
like,
now as I possibly can be. This is.
but I don't.
I'm sorry. I'm so furious.
I'm I'm trying. I'm talking to people,
Okay.
and I'm trying to get another job for us. Um, but like that bastard won't give me a recommendation for you because he's too afraid that it'll get back to my parents again.
Okay.
And
Hey,
it's-
no. Okay. Do you trust me?
well, I thought I did.
Okay. Do you trust me at least a little bit for the next, I don't know, maybe a few days, a week?
What do you want me to do?
I want you to sit tight.
Okay.
I have an idea. That's all I'm going to say about it.
I have an idea.
I have an idea. And the idea does not involve anybody getting hurt.
Is this idea similar to just like leaving Titan in the middle of the night with leaving just a note? Like, are you coming back?
I'm coming back.
Are you
I'm coming back. Okay?
okay? Okay.
Just sit tight, I promise. I'll tell you everything I can when I can, okay?
Sam,
Hey,
you
Alex.
do this thing where like I know I'm not the most put together person and I can be kind of spacey sometimes, but like I just wish you'd let me in when you do stuff like this. And like yes, I know that you're taking care of me and I appreciate that, but like
Alex, the only
I can
reason why
help.
the only reason why I wouldn't say anything right now is just because I think the line might be tapped. That's the only reason.
Okay.
But I'll get word to you as soon as I can.
Okay.
But I'm still gonna get us off of Titan. It's gonna be okay.
Okay. If they
And
call me again, do I need to say that I talked to you or should I
you can
deny
tell them
it?
that you talked to me.
Okay.
You don't have to lie.
Okay. I mean, we just said hi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I love you.
I love you too. And I'm really, really glad you're okay.
I am. I'm okay. I'm gonna be fine.
Okay.
Things just got really crazy, and there's a little bit of a misunderstanding, and I'll do my best to sort it out. But I just don't want any, And if I fuck up again and I'm like not back in a week, then like just cut your losses and get your parents to get you off of Titan and do what you can, and you don't have to worry about me anymore. being a runaround, arrogant, controlling idiot.
Okay. That's much more stressful than
Okay.
okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay. No. Just go. I'll be. I gotta go.
Okay. Make sure you check out chapter 7. I underlined some stuff for you.
Okay. I promise.
Okay. Bye.
Okay.
Love
Bye. Bye. Okay. Rasmus, you're gonna hate me, but I'm making maybe one more call. Okay. No. This is the thing. Zash is broke, but he's an aeronaut. And he's got ships, and he's got friends, and he's got ways to get around places. So he doesn't have. The only reason why I need 2,000 shells is to get us off of Titan. What if he can just get us off a Titan? He doesn't have to spend any money, just pull some strings with his friends. I'm doing him a big favor. This could, and he will be happy that he has to sell a brain cell to, but, okay. Okay, now this could go wrong. Where am I going to go that Alex's parents' influence won't follow you? Yeah, probably end up being an aeronaut by myself. But hey, maybe we would like that. It's probably more interesting than Titan. Just go back to the farm or something, although my parents are also terrible, but we'll figure it out. The point is to get off that boring damn moon. I have never imagined that like running away from home would be so incredibly dull. I don't recommend it. Space pirates. Okay. The other thing is, yeah, I gotta go because Moni is out there looking for me. And I have an idea. Because I told Moni that there was a guy who wanted the box. But I never said what box. And I have more than one box here. So I can hand over some cargo and get them off of Alex's tail. Okay. This could go so wrong. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Sam, you're the man. Sam, you're the man.
This is the SFS Heliopsis. Who is this?
Hey, this is Sam Aava from the GSS Manta.
Oh. Sam,
Yes, hello.
to what do I owe this pleasure?
Well, now that I've got a bit of breathing room, I thought I would give you a call. First off, because I don't particularly appreciate having my girlfriend called when she has absolutely nothing to do with anything that happened to me.
Well, listen, Sam, that you should have thought about that before you break the federal law.
Well,
I am entitled as an officer to follow any and all leads that I choose to in order to track down my suspect, in this case you.
I mean, federal law, I ran away in a panic. And I panicked. I really did. I had this box that was recovered from the shipwreck, and then somebody was in touch and they wanted it, and it just got all out of control.
Are you saying you only recovered one box?
No, there was 1, 2, 3 boxes. And some gloves.
Okay, Sam, are you telling me you are voluntarily ready to give them
Yes.
to us?
Yes, I am.
Are you ready to give them away?
Yes.
Okay. Are you willing to let us board?
I, if that's the easiest way to do it, I suppose.
Well, we will see if it's necessary. You will have to do some trust building if you understand.
Yeah. I came out the wormhole. I don't know if it's a recorded thing. I didn't know where I was going. So I ended up at relay station 222. And I am going to be heading off. I have the coordinates to get back towards our end of the solar system, passing by the big nebula.
Mm-hmm. Is your ship intact?
Ship is intact. I've still got connection with my operational service, so they have been able to remotely repair.
Okay. So, are you okay? Have you been threatened? Have you had any, well, unsavory things happen to you beside the pleasant ride of a wormhole?
No, nobody's actually threatened me. I just I just don't know what has happened. I don't know what happened to that other ship, which kind of worries me a bit. But other than that,
Yes.
I mean,
We are very worried for your safety, exactly because of what happened to that other ship.
What do you mean exactly?
Well, I am not privileged to disclose everything that I know, which you, of course, understand. But as of now, we are still looking for the perpetrator, and we have reason to believe that you might know something about what happened.
A perpetrator?
Happened to that ship. Mm-hmm.
So, have you ruled out an accidental explosion?
Absolutely.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. So the ship was like shot,
Yes.
and you don't know by who?
We do have leads, which I am not privileged to disclose with you as of now. But since you are the only tangible witness to anything even remotely tied to that event, we do not appreciate you making off with all the rest of the evidence. So do you now understand why this is difficult? Do you now understand why we need everything that you took?
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I get it. Am I in any immediate danger if I picked up some of this stuff? I mean, okay. I think it has to be pretty clear that I'm in a Stingray class, and I don't even know if this is capable of blowing up another ship. I mostly have a few dinky defensive missiles. Yeah.
Sam, I didn't say that you blew up the ship. I said you were the first on site after someone blew up the ship.
Okay.
So, do you have any, well, what I'm saying, is someone, for example, chasing you, or have you had any weird contacts lately? Is someone trying to get hold of your cargo that you picked up? Do you have anything that you could tell us? Any leads are good leads, Sam. I have dug through your past. I have gone and called your girlfriend, and I have you figured out, Sam. I am not sure that I will rule you completely out, but I do not want to think of you as a perpetrator.
Well, thank you very much. Can you hang on just 1 second? Okay, so don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to say because maybe she knows something about Zash. If he is like an arms dealer, I don't know. What do I do? I don't want to rat Zash out. I don't want to rat him out. Yeah, they just want information off him, but I just don't know, like. Okay, because if I don't really trust them either, but I could get in much worse trouble with them than. I can't. Hi, I'm back. Officer Money, are you there?
Yes, this is Officer Money. I can hear you.
Okay. All right. I'm going to be heading towards the big nebula. I'm in the vicinity of the relay station 222. But I will rendezvous with you on the way, hopefully.
Yes, just send me the coordinates and I will rendezvous with you. But just as a reminder, you have already refused the space card on multiple occasions. You have run from the law, you have kept evidence from us, and you have stalled an active investigation. The most you can do for yourself is stop blocking our investigation and cooperate, and we will be able to work with you and reduce any sentence you might get or any other repercussions.
I don't know why I get
just as a reminder.
Okay. I don't know why I get sentenced for handing stuff over, but anyway.
No, but for running and evading the law.
All right. This is GSS Manta out. Okay, that did not go really well. Let's get moving, everyone. Right, Rossos, what am I going to 325? I need some thrusters. Oh, I gotta undock. Bloody headings, how do they work? Yeah. Being a space pirate's really hard. I think I just need to be able to give the rest of the stuff over to Officer Money and then somehow hang on to that box. Where on earth am I going to hide it? Have I got... Gosh, we're going 275 units. It's going to be a while. Eat some papaya if you have it left. Yeah, no kidding. I shouldn't have called the Space Guard. Never call the Space Guard. Whenever you can call the Space Guard, the answer is no. Don't call the Space Guard. Eat some papaya. I don't know why they're on my butt like this, too. Not my fault a ship got blown up. I'm gonna just go over top of that. Yeah. Your cat's good on coolant. You know, like the old days when they had the ships on the sea and you got like 25 people all like pulling ropes at the same time to balance everything all the time. This is like, it's exactly what it feels like. It's the same. It's still the same. Oh, damn it. I should have called Zash again. Because now... Oops. Oh, fuck. I'm a bad pirate. Okay, Zash doesn't exactly know that I have some plans for this. Are we jumping or driving? My instinct is to... I want to jump. I don't like the jump sickness. Her mother got her fired because I was doing a good... I am never going to talk to that woman ever again in my entire life, so help me God. If she ever wants to see her grandkids, she's going to have to, I don't know what, grow some class, I think. Global society. Unbelievable. So fucking, I can't believe, you know, every time we go over, like, you know, you can see, like, they look at you and then they look, it's like they're looking at your fingernails to see, like, you've got dirt underneath your fingernails. Of course you got dirt underneath your fingernails. You do, like, actual work for a living. It's the absolute, I mean, what did they... Whatever, she's living her life. What are our distances like? And then the ship got blown up. Oh, are we hemorrhaging power? Yeah. See, I'm not sure that a jump would be that much nicer just because uh-oh, what do we got now? Yeah, energy levels are going to be dropping the entire time. That's what they love to do.
Incoming call.
Oh, crap. Okay, GSS Manta.
GSS Manta, this is the SFS Heliopsis.
Hello.
Sam, we've got you on the radar,
Yes?
approaching you from
Oh,
bearings. I think it must be around 230 for you.
yeah, okay. Just a minute. I'm heading Nebula way.
Yes, you can power down your engines and slow down, and we
yeah,
can make a transfer.
I've got that.
Good. How are we doing, Sam?
We're doing okay. I think I've powered down my engines here. Oh yeah, I can see you coming up. I just stopped before I got to the nebula so it doesn't mess with any systems there.
Yes, approaching steadily, approaching 5 units. We are entering the transfer zone. Please hold.
Okay.
I'm really happy you're going through with this, Sam. I wanted to have faith in you, and I'm glad it's paying off.
Well, it's really just my first time out this far in space, and I've never, I mean, do you encounter blown up ships every day?
Well, I can understand that this has been difficult for you, but I always say, always keep the faith in the good in people. You will probably be slapped with a fine or a minor community service sentence, but cooperating right now was the right thing to do.
I mean, I'm not even really sure what's so incredibly valuable about this cargo anyway. I mean, the most...
Well, the thing that is valuable... Okay.
What was that? What was that? Oh my god!
Sam, is this a setup?
Oh my god, we're being
Sam,
fired upon! We're being fired at!
Falling to sea.
There's
SFS
guns!
Athena, please
Oh my god!
engage the enemy. We are being fired upon.
Holy sh... Razos, I need jump! I need jump! I need jump engines!
Sam, send the cargo out now. We will be able to catch it.
Okay, getting ready to power up that jump engine. Okay, cargo is going out. You're gonna get blown up.
Ephesus Athens, please hold.
I didn't even see them coming up on screen. Wasn't even watching. I don't know what I was doing. Get out. Okay. Ray, you better eject that cargo. Yes, Ray? I don't care if you're done. Okay, Razos, here we are. Jump in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Whew. Okay, let's get that thing charged again. Charge it up again. Razos, let's go. Keep running. Where am I? Paul's that way. I need a little bearing. There's a massive nebula. We jump a couple more times, we're gonna be in there. Okay, energy 462. The shields are on. Rear at 20%. Fucked. Okay. Charging. See, I have no power on my dinky little missiles anyway. Come on. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. 50 again, 50 again, 50 again. Jump in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's not nice. Oh my God, I'm still not there. I'm still not there. We're almost there. We're almost there. One more. Let's go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Shields on. What is this? Load missiles. I got nothing. Okay. Russell's. I need the jump drive charged. Oh my God. What happened? One more. SFS Surva. SF Federators? Why are they on me? One more. Nobody said anything about guns. Sam does not do guns. Jump in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh no. Brazos? Okay. Get some. Just fix the thing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. These reactors just get it. Okay.